How's it guys, this is Bevan here, and today we're going to talk about a road trip route that goes through two of South Africa's most iconic regions, the Panorama Route and the Kruger National Park. Now both of these regions are situated on the eastern side of Mpumalanga, making Johannesburg the closest big city. So we're going to start and end our road trip route there. We've added in loads of outdoor activities, so if that's your kind of thing on a road trip, then watch on, this video is for you. Just a quick disclaimer, this video is based on our own experience and all the things that we've done. If we've left anything out or you've done something that you think should be in this list, then by all means, leave a comment down below. Also check out all the links that I've put down in the description to help you plan your own Kruger Park and Panorama Route road trip. So without any further ado, let's jump on in. Our first stop is in the town of Barberton. One of the big drawcards to this area is the Kruger Geotrail on the R40 from Barberton to the Eswatini border. This road is home to some of the most incredible rock specimens and volcanic ash sites in the world. There's even an ancient beach situated at 1,400 meters above sea level. The Geotrail is not only for geological enthusiasts, mind you. With stunning views over the Kruger Mountains and Eswatini, the Geotrail can be enjoyed by anyone. And if it's mountains you like, then the Kruger Mountains surrounding the town are a great playground to go and explore. Just be sure to go with the guide, as there are still a number of concealed open cast mines kicking about and you don't want to end up down one of those. And if you want to finance your trip, why not give gold panning in one of the nearby rivers a go? You never know. We recommend at least one full day to explore the town and surrounds, but stick around if you're really enjoying it. Our next stop is in Sabi. Now, no trip to the Panorama Route is complete without a stop in at Sabi. It's one of those places that's really hard to leave. Incredible mountain passes, friendly people, and oh so many waterfalls is the best way to describe this little patch of paradise. While the area surrounding Sabi is home to one of the largest hand-planted forests in the world, there are still a number of pristine indigenous tracks that make for some of the best hiking in the country. The Waterfalls is a multi-day hike that winds its way through gorges and along cliff tops between Sabi and the nearby Graskop. Hikers overnight in stone huts along the way and get to explore some incredible patches of pristine forest and concealed waterfalls at almost every turn. I mentioned waterfalls, and boy are there a lot of those around here. Horseshoe Falls, Lone Creek Falls, Bridalveil Falls, Mac Falls are but a few of the many that can be found within easy access from the town and are all definitely worth checking out. The R37, better known as the Long Tom Pass, is also a great road to explore for epic views over the Sabi area, and the Long Tong Toboggan is a must stop for kids and kids at heart. We'd recommend a minimum of 2 full days in Sabi, which will barely scratch the surface of everything this area has to offer. It's a great base town, so if you don't really want to move around too much, you can base yourself in Sabi and head out on day trips to the other attractions in the area. Our next stop heads down into the Kruger Lowveld to the town of Hazyview. Hazyview is an excellent supply stop before heading into the Kruger National Park. There are a number of fun activities to do around the town, so if you're looking for a bit of adrenaline, why not check out the Skyway trails and zip your way through the forest canopy. You can also get on an open-back game drive excursion with one of the many excellent operators in the town. A quick one-night stopover is all you really need in Hazyview, but if you're on a super tight schedule, then you may want to think about passing through and heading straight to the Kruger National Park. Next up, the Kruger National Park. Now, the Kruger Park needs absolutely no introduction. Every year, this incredible place attracts visitors from all over the world to experience Africa's abundant wildlife, including the famous Big Five. The best way to experience the Kruger National Park is by staying in the reserve for a few days. There are a number of private lodges, as well as the Sand Park's managed rest camps, which are excellent accommodation options. The 2 camps closest to Hazyview are Skukuza, which is very popular and tends to be a bit crowded, and Satara, which is a bit further north and away from the crowds of the south. Both camps offer self-catering accommodation as well as camping, and Satara even has an open-air cinema, which is fun for something a little different. Spend as much time as you can in the Kruger National Park. There's absolutely no place like it, and you're going to want to savor as much of it as you can. 2 nights should be your absolute minimum, but don't put an upper limit on this. And finally, our last stop is back on the Panorama Route in Graskop. Graskop is a small town that is very popular with tourists. Unlike the nearby Sabi, Graskop is surrounded by large open fields on one side and the rim of the Highveld on the other. This makes for some excellent view sites all around the town, God's Window and Blyde River Canyon being 2 of the most famous. As with its forested southern neighbor, Graskop also enjoys an abundance of waterfalls, with Berlin Falls and Lisbon Falls being the easiest to access. If you're up for a little holiday exercise, then the Jock of the Bushveld Trail is a comfortable little hike with some great views along the way. And if views are what you're after, then check out the Gorge Lift, which takes you all the way down to the forest floor below. The nearby town of Pilgrim's Rest is also a great day trip or stop along the way back home. The town is a national monument with gold rush history that dates all the way back to the 1800s and is also home to a spooky haunted house to raise the hairs on the back of your neck. You'll want to spend at least one full day in Graskop, but again, you don't really want to limit this. A quick routes insertion: if you're traveling to Graskop from Sotara, then we'd suggest exiting the Kruger National Park via the Orpen Gate and taking the Abel Erasmus Pass to Graskop. Not only is this an epic drive, but you can stop in at the Moholoholo Animal Rehab Centre and Kinyonga Reptile Centre along the way. From Graskop, you can make your way back to Johannesburg, or if you'd like to break the journey a little, then stop in at Lydenburg or Dullstroom for one more day of country life. So that's it for our Kruger National Park and Panorama Route road trip itinerary. Let us know in the comments down below which is your favorite stop and which ones you want to check out yourself. And be sure to make use of those links in the description below to help plan your own Panorama Route and Kruger National Park road trip. So until next time, take care and we'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.